Hey guys, welcome back to the O&D Life, where we get orange and dirty. So today, I wanted to do another, I guess you could say, live analysis discussion regarding the last video that I posted, where we did a after action report on a email that I had received about a rollover with the backhoe. So I thought we would do a live discussion just discussing that, some of the comments, some of the other stories that people told in the comments there related to that. So we'll give people just a minute to join in here. Let's see here. Anyone else out there? Let me go over here and check my comments. So let me know if you're watching, and we'll get started here shortly. So just to refresh people, I am, hey, Boda Bob and Bob Bennett. I'm here with you. Let me know. No. And we got Boda Bob saying, hello, Bob Bennett. All right, good deal. So we've got a couple people. We're talking about let me share my other screen here. This is well, let's see here. How do I want to do this? We'll pull up this screen here. All right, so this is that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, I hit the live video. That was kind of interesting. Okay, here we go. No, this is my other one. My goodness. All right, let's see if I got the right one now. Well, guys, I'm just struggling today. Yeah, this is the one. Let's see if it shows up. Oh. Got to get past some of this stuff. Now, I don't think you guys can hear the sound here. It's going off in my ear, so I guess that was it. Let's get over here to, here we go. All right, so this is the after action report that I wanted to talk about. Okay, I need to get back to the comments here. Let's see here. Bob Bennett, has anybody come up with any other information for safety of the possible rollovers? You know, I think we're getting there. You know, I think this discussing it is going to help more than anything, and you know, being aware. Half of it is just not realizing what can happen and some of those little things that covered inside of a you know, in the manual. So, hey, Bob Bennett said, hey, back. Props to the 77-year-old guy who bought his first tractors. I thought the same thing. I thought, how cool is that? He probably felt like a lot of us, like a little kid on Christmas morning, getting to play with it. And I was right there with you, with them, watching all the videos, waiting for it to get it delivered. So props to them, definitely. So what I thought I'd do, okay, so let me figure out how I'm going to do this again, guys. Guess I should have been more prepared. Well, I had the comments up. That's what I wanted to, I figured I would go through some of the comments here and we'd discuss them. So, okay, so for starters, Bob Bennett, I think it was a premiere last week, and then I wasn't able to comment back to you that the comment time ended. So I did mention that I would do a video. I did realize that I would need to put my backhoe on. So next time I have my backhoe on, I'll do that. And I might try and do another quick little video just showing how the seat reclines on the backhoe version of the BX, and how there is the potential to do what he did. So I will try and do something before I have my backhoe back on. But let's look here. Okay, so let me read through some of these. I might try and pull it up full screen here. I don't know if you guys will be able to read that. I'll read it out. I had something happen with my BX23S first week after buying it. I thought I was doing everything right, but went and turned the seat around and it hit the control of the backhoe and it lifted the tractor up and over and onto its side. Couldn't turn it off, kept burning oil, black smoke just poured out of the tractor, kind of like what we saw with, wow, I already forgot his name. How bad is that? The interview that I did. So saw the black smoke pouring out. Some of my neighbors and I was able to upright it finally. Shut down after it was upright. Couldn't find any information about this problem till I saw this video. Now I turn off tractor or fold seat down before turning seat around. I was almost in tears. I thought I ruined my brand new tractor, but don't seem to be any problem with it. Going on to about 300 hours now. I told dealer that they never hear of this problem. I told dealer and I think he said, and they say they never hear of this problem. So, I'm not going to read off the names. I mean, granted, they're under the video and they're showing up on here, but just for the sake of, I don't have express permission. Granted, it's public, like I said, but so that is another person that basically had the same problem. He was turning the seat around. I'm thinking, and you guys can tell me, do your seats recline? The two Bobs that I have in here, or anyone else. If anyone else is watching, I see there's some other people watching. Let me know on your BX, does your seat recline? Because, and let me just scroll down here. I want to say that there were some people who were saying that they're, why is the seat reclining even? So you guys let me know. I'm going to read through another comment and then we can kind of discuss. You guys can put comments in and I'll come back to them. So another thing to look out for is loose clothing, hooking the backhoe wobble sticks while getting on or off from the backhoe position. I hooked one getting off, but realized it quickly. And listen to this. I had raised the outriggers already, and now the boom was swinging at me as I was halfway off. I've had something similar like that happen myself. So that is something I think I will say that that's something that you have to really be concerned about. Getting on, getting off every time. I think about the seat now. It's just habit not to let it flop back, I guess. And I really control how I'm spinning it as well. So, okay, you know what? I see some comments coming in here. Let me pull some of these up. All right, thank you. I would really appreciate seeing that maybe on the Kubota and maybe on the John Deere version of it. Yeah, maybe we can recruit Tractor Time with Tim to talk about that. Okay, Boda Bob, my seat does not recline. And you know what, Boda Bob, can you let us know which version you have again, just so that other people who are watching this afterwards know? And like I said, I need to adjust this a little bit, don't I? Like I said, I think it's the BX version with the backhoe that has the reclining seat, if memory serves me correctly. Oh, that's right. I remember now. Okay, I have the RK37 with the backhoe with separate seat. It's just extra long with driving it that way. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. So that's what Bob has. You have the extra seat, so you don't just getting on and off. Potentially, you might need to worry about snagging your clothes, Bob. So you might need to worry about that. And it was Boda Bob that said his seat doesn't recline, and I think Boda Bob does have a BX. Here we are. So I was asking on that last video, or you're probably skipping ahead, aren't you? Let's see here. We'll read yours next here, buddy. Okay. Let's hear. You put my jack stand suggestion does not make sense to me. I have the BX 1850 with a loader and mid-mount mower. So we're going to put it up here, Boda Bob. It's possible the tractor could have jack stands placed under the frame to keep the tractor from tipping over again. It might require the rear wheel to be removed to put the jack stands under the tractor. I'm glad no one was hurt during this mishap. Thanks again for sharing your story so someone else might learn from your experience. Sorry, I missed your premiere. And another good video, Garrett. Cheers. Thank you, sir. You know what? If the backhoe was down just a little bit and that happened to be enough to get it off center and maybe it was off to the left or the right, maybe it's not down as far. And that's a possibility that maybe you could have put it down on some jack stands. If so, let me see here. Let me scroll back up. Let's hear. Someone just mentioning, good to offer these interviews so people can learn from others' mistakes. I agree. Someone else commenting, good to learn by the mistakes. That's what I figure. We can. There's a lot of new guys that can learn from all these. Another gentleman. These subcompacts are just too tall, like the seating position, and too narrow for the height. Really, they're not much bigger than a high-end garden tractor. Put a loader on and a backhoe. on it, and you get a recipe for disaster on a incline especially. I just got the BX 1870 54-inch deck, no loader, just 3-point hitch and the quick hitch, QH05. Scary enough in some places. Even like that. Guess it's because the seat is mounted up so high. I love these little tractors, but you just got to be real careful where you go with it. Remember, shiny side up. Be safe and God bless. I agree. And I don't have experience with any other tractors. You know, I made my mistake, that's for sure, one time. And I've learned since then, and I've kept it shiny side up since then. All right. Bob Bennett, I also have the Ford triple nickel for heavy projects, large backhoe. Well, Bob, you've got backhoes aplenty, it sounds like. That's a good problem to have. Boda Bob, I think his tires were loaded, so almost impossible to lift or handle them once you remove the tire bolts. Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, he did say he loaded his tires. You're right, Boda Bob. Let me read through here. I have a 2019 23S that I bought new. I haven't used the backhoe yet, but I did read the manual. I did read the tractor manual. I don't recall any mention of that lockout lever for the backhoe so that it won't operate, nor can I remember seeing that lever. Tomorrow, I'll have to go to the barn and look for that backhoe lockout lever. I was unaware that the back of the seat can be reclined so I'll have to check on that as well. Glad the owner-operator was, I'm assuming he meant was not hurt in this accident. I spent many years operating large farm tractors. Stable. Hopefully you guys are still hearing me here. Glad the owner-operator was not hurt. I spent many years operating large tractors, even a couple full-size backhoes, and I must admit that this little tractor scares me a bit. It just seems top-heavy to me and just not stable like a big tractor, but that might just be me. And you know what? I think a lot of times it is just a matter of, getting a feel for it, getting the experience on it. You got to respect it. Okay, who else we got in here? Someone new. Plain Worn Out 3. I'm here too. Hey, welcome. And Boda Bob, you're back. Hey, so yeah, I'm not sure how long I was gone. So let's hear. And Jim, welcome. I still have to find the photos of my roll. All right, good deal. I figured you'd have some. So I'd love to get you on, and I'm sure you're a good storyteller as well to tell us all about it, Jim. I think your comment was on the last interview where I was asking you about that, Jim. Let me see here. Bob Bennett, has anyone watched the latest video with John Louisiana Tractor taking out the stumps with the two tractors? I haven't yet. And we'll see if anyone else comments there. I'm going to scroll down. Let's hear. There's just one more comment here. I have hit my controls on my BX25D. I never turned my RPMs that high off the machine. Why was the seat reclined that far? If you hit the side lever, it folds forward, not back. I'm trying to picture what he's saying here. If you hit the side lever, it folds forward, not back. Okay. Why did he put the backhoe down that far? He obviously didn't watch enough videos, or some idiot using one of the wrong way. I would have put the legs down to ride it. Possibly. I have gone on steep grades and put the legs down and skimmed the ground so it didn't roll. Still had my seatbelt on. Insurance would kill me if I didn't. Man, I started to read that with a little bit of attitude, didn't I? I'm not sure if he meant that like that. You know how text and stuff can you can read into a tone of what's being said. So he's saying, he never turns his RPMs up that high when off the machine. And, that's what we learned, definitely, that you got to be careful. And let's see here. If you hit the side lever, it folds forward, not back. I'm not sure what he's intending there. And then I think why did he have the backhoe down that far? Again, the seat hit it. So I'm not sure if this guy watched the whole video or not. So let's see here. Jim's Equipment Shed. I think I have about 6 shots, but got busy with work, so I have to look again now that things have slowed down a bit. All right. Good deal, buddy. If not, just go recreate it. Okay, Buddha Bob, let's be honest. Tractors are dangerous. I live in farm country here, and death from tractor rollovers are not uncommon. Usually involved older tractors before ROPS were installed. I think you're right there, Buddha Bob. We have to respect them, that's for sure. And bottom line, as the forums and these comments go to show you, there's a lot of us that have learned the lessons the hard way. So there is that. All right. I'm going to go back to my screen here. Just to kind of give you guys an update as I'm pulling something else up, I am going to be, I've got a green screen on order. So I'm going to be playing with that a little bit for a background here. In fact, it's kind of funny, the chalkboard is technically green. So I'm going to we're going to see if something works here. I'm going in and I can put in a picture and see if you guys can see this or not. You know what? I guess I have to set it up before I go to the screen. Oh, wait, there we go. All right, so just without the green screen, it's kind of strange. So when I get the green screen, it'll be all in my background there, and I can change it up to different ones. Let you guys see what we have here. But I thought it's kind of interesting. I thought you guys would get a kick out of that. This is kind of interesting. I can change the settings so that either it gets rid of me, puts the picture in the background, or just dials me in just a little bit, or just really what's green. that chalkboard's not a good green screen. I was messing with the dials there. I don't know if you guys were able to see that or not. So anyways, Jim, what have you got here? I'll have my grandson Daniel act as a stunt double for the role this time around. Yeah, definitely. And it looks like you have a new grandbaby. Looks like a little girl, if memory serves me right, which it doesn't always. Let's see here. Take your hat off. Oh, it was showing up in the hat too, wasn't it? Yeah, so the green screen will be kind of cool. I'm going to play with that a little bit. One of the things that I thought about doing, just as we close things out here, I did make a new playlist of Backhoe stuff that I could readily see and put into the playlist. I might just play that in the background while we're talking here. Oh, let's see here. It's got the ads playing through. Let's skip it. And I need to turn off the sound. It's in my ear. All right, there we go. All right, let me get caught up on some comments here. Mr. Trek Fan Dan. Very cool. Hey, welcome. You're a new commenter. So welcome. Glad to have you. And then also Plain Worn Out 3, welcome too, and new commenter. So glad you guys could join. And Jim, I haven't seen you comment in a while. So what do they say? A long-time watcher. Haven't commented in a while. I don't know. Let's see here. Let me go through some of these. Boda Bob, the tricycle tractors were notorious for rollovers. Oh yeah, the three just the wheels, 2 wheels in the front. Man, looking back at some of my old videos, that was so shaky at the beginning. I had to skip forward to get to where I had another angle. Let's hear. And Jim's Equipment Shed. Yep, 2 granddaughters. Yeah, I saw some pictures there. Congratulations. So no rollovers for you, buddy. You got to be around for those granddaughters. Mr. Trek Fan Dan, have a rough time saying that. Can you play videos with the green screen? With this software, this is StreamYard, and I went ahead and paid for the, I was using a free version, but now I think it's $20 a month, maybe $25 a month, because I'm paying monthly instead of doing it all 1 year. But that gives me the ability to have the branding up in the corner and the green screen and things like that. As far as videos, I don't think so. I don't see where I can do that with this setup. And this is a fully web-based system, so I'm not sure. I'm sure there's other videos out there that or software or something that could do that. With this, I don't think you can. I see no reason for a tractor seat to recline in the first place. With one mowing, I guess I could see where, if you're on flat open ground, you might change it just a little bit as your back starts to bother you. I don't know. I don't adjust mine that much. I know sometimes people will move it and not turn the tractor seat around and lean over. I've done that where I'll just turn around in my seat, keep the seat facing forward, do a few items with the backhoe controls, you know, dig a quick hole, and then, you know, not fiddle with turning the seat around because it's a small hole. So even then, though, I don't recline the seat, but I could see where someone might. I know some other guys would pull the lever, put the seat all the way forward, and actually sit on the back of the seat that's folded over forward. So that's what I've seen in the past. My as Tractor Time with Tim says, you know, I'm hamburger challenged or something like that. I wouldn't do that to my seat. In fact, I've broken my seat, the back. I think from leaning back on it, putting my canopy on, put too much strain on it. I don't need to do it that way. I can actually stand up and put my canopy on and just turn around backwards, and actually it's easier that way. You know, you learn as you go along, but I think that might be what broke it. That, and sometimes I will really lean back trying to pop my back, actually. Okay. Bob Bennett, yes, they were. I remember Dad bought a huge Oliver with tricycle tire configuration with a loader. He did not keep it long. Hey, Bob, Mike. I got too many Bobs in here. Mike, welcome, buddy. There's my neighbor. Let's see here. I'm playing that video through. We'll just leave it playing through there. So some of you guys, if you're joining in a little bit late, we were just discussing that last rollover with the backhoe incident and going through some of that, and then just talking about some other stuff here. So, sorry for the late notice on going live tonight. It was a last minute decision. I didn't have another video to schedule, and I wanted to just touch base with you guys and be consistent so you guys know. I am thinking about switching to Tuesday nights. Let me know what you guys think. Tuesday nights or Thursday nights? Just put it in the comment, just what you think are better nights, what you think are better nights for this stuff. Okay, Bob Bennett. That's pretty cool, Garrett. Like the green screen. So yeah, that should be here Monday. So that should be pretty cool. We'll play with that a little bit. I was showing the guys, if you guys have just joined, you know, the setting on this StreamYard software, web-based program where I can use a green screen, and I was playing with it and was able to, it was putting the image up on the chalkboard actually behind me. So that was pretty cool. I popped my back on the BX. It works really well for that. Exactly. I'll just lean on back and so. All right, guys. So, you know, I only do about 30 minutes roughly. I got to finish up feeding chores. My daughter, I got to get in there and crack the whip. She's supposed to be getting everything ready, but I think one of the reasons why I disconnected or something was probably because she's watching some videos on her tablet in there instead of getting everything ready. So anyways, I hope you guys have a good night. Thanks for joining. This video will, you know, remain up, so that'll be good. If you guys want to put the comments in, I was going to say, I'm going to be closing this up. Maybe once the video is up again and you can put comments in, let me know if Tuesday nights or Thursday nights, just what your thoughts are. for trying to consistently put a video up or do a live video. So anyways, you guys have a good night. O&D out. Thanks a lot. You know what? Before I go out, are you able to reach out to Tractor Time with Tim to ask him about these questions? You know what? I'll send him a message. You know, he gets tons, I'm sure, but maybe I've got a little pool. Maybe he'll recognize, you know, recognize the channel, and maybe he can. We'll ask him definitely. So we're going to ask him whether or not he has to worry about his seat hitting the backhoe controls on the 1025R. So that's what I'll ask him. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Have a good